All right. All right. So it's a new year, guys, and we're here at the Devilishly Dashing channel. We're on our triple app, and a lot of people, I've been getting a lot of questions. How exactly do you multi-app? How does that all work? This, that, and the other. So I figured I'd do a video today about how exactly one multi-apps. I got all three of my apps turned on right now. It's very simple, guys, and it's just like anything when you first start. When I first started, and I was just terrible. I mean, I could multi-app to save my life. I'm not a good multitasker anyway, so I have to do it a specific way. And I'll show you today the way I do it, just to be, in my mind, fair to myself, but also fair to the customers that I'm dealing with. There, because you could have a conflict of interest where I want to take this one and I want to take that one and I want to do this rideshare, but you can't do them all at the same time, or you're going to piss somebody off at the end. Now, before you start multi-apping, I'm really going to suggest that you familiarize yourself with the different apps and number one, where all the pause buttons are. And here's why: because you get an order from DoorDash, say it's a great order, you accept it. You want to go and pause your Uber and your Lyft or whatever apps you're using and make sure that you're pausing those. It is good just to note that the apps have different places where you pause or start, and like you can see here on Lyft, the online and offline is the same button, and they don't really have a quick pause button. I usually turn them back on like a few minutes before I'm about to drop off to try to pick one up and to continue the flow. That's the whole idea of multi-apping. You're eliminating the dead spaces in between waiting for orders. Boom, DoorDash pops off. Then boom, Uber pops off right at this drop off. I'm pausing Dash, I'm turning on Uber, and I'm waiting for the next one close to that drop off. If a rideshare pops off, you take the rideshare, they get in, you politely tell them, look, like I do food delivery too. Do you mind if I accept an order? It's not going to affect your ride at all, but if something pops up, it's going to help me make more money after I drop you off and I can go pick that up. Just being polite. Usually people don't have a problem with this. And another trick that I've seen too is that this usually doesn't happen, but sometimes, the planets line up perfectly for us and everything. Those orders pop up for DoorDash and Uber Eats at the same time, and it says Taco Bell here, Taco Bell here. It's the same store, same pickup, and the customers are in the generally same location, or it's not going to take too long to get from one area to the next. Totally accept both of them at the same time. I don't usually do this because it doesn't usually happen that often that it lines up like that, but it is a tremendously good pay when that does happen. I've never had an angry customer or DoorDash or Uber upset with me for taking both of them at the same time. That could be different if you end up taking one that goes to this side of town and one that goes to this side of town, and one of them is going to be upset, and DoorDash might see that or Uber might see that and could lead to a deactivation, which is why you want to be really careful, and which I am pretty careful with it. I don't tend to take doubles like that, but it's definitely one of the reasons why multi-appings can increase your pay a lot more. So that's really basically the gist of the multi-apping. And if you enjoyed this video and you enjoy the gig work community itself, I'm really trying to grow a channel based around the gig work community. So I really appreciate that like, that subscribe, even drop down in the comment box down below, leave your opinions, leave your comments. If I missed anything about multi-apping, let me know. And I look forward to seeing y'all in the next video.